I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Doomsday Aftermath. Today we are rejoining the characters that are claiming to be heroes, although I'm pretty sure they unleashed Trigon, and one of them is acting as his minion with his powers imbuing him. And so now, when last we left off, Tremor and Deep Night and someone was chilling with you. Constantine? No. Who was with you guys?
Zatanna
Oh yeah.
Etrigan.
Oh yeah. Zatanna had come along.
and Great King Rat just sort of made sure to give up the powers to create a weapon to literally fudge up Trigon.
Yeah, you
That's Metal Gear.
a D100 roll to see if I died or not.
Yeah. And so, anyway, you guys are waiting, and Constantine and Zatanna. Yeah, it had to have been Etrigan because Zatanna was helping with the surgery, and so as a result, you guys, have been hanging out with the rhyming demon for a bit while you wait for Great King Rat to return, and suddenly he and Zatanna come stepping through a portal, or no, you teleport, duh, and no longer. Oh no, you can't teleport anymore. So Zatanna has to portal you here, because all your power is now focused into the weapon that you can use against Trigon, well, Raven. And so you guys have been hanging out with Etrigan. Suddenly, Great King Rat and Zatanna step through a portal, and he's back to normal size without his Shadow the Hedgehog red tinted fur. Also, I'm hoping you get connected soon. I figured it'd happen by the time I was done monologuing here.
Oh,
but,
I'm still. It's loading. I'll be in soon. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah. I didn't want to have started too early. I just figured by the time I was done, recapping and doing everything, you'd be in. So I just wanted to make sure. Anyway, you guys come stepping through the portal. Tremor, Deep Night, Great King Rat. What's up?
So, I didn't die.
And go back to normal. As
Uh,
normal as you can be.
Yeah, thanks for that, dude. Night. Getting called. I think I'm getting
Etrigan
called.
laughs.
Hey, Etrigan, how you like being surface side again?
It's much more in trend than being insulted by your friend.
Your meter is so off today.
I haven't had time to rehearse, so I fear my rhymes may be for the worse.
Alright, that one was good. Do you have to rhyme? Is it like a curse, or is it just like an obsession of yours?
A fun little hobby.
I imagine it's some sort of personality tick.
Whether by curse or personal choice, I always rhyme with my voice.
Do you have to write in rhyme too?
If I thought you could read, I would prove it with speed.
Hey, come here. Come here. I just want to talk. Come on. I might be 4 feet tall again, but I've had a long day, and it's only getting longer, boys.
Etrigan stands up. I mean, if you know anything about his personality, you know that he's a rageaholic. He can't live without rageahol.
I mean, if he wants to kick me through a wall, by all means.
No, not like he's not eager to fight you, but like he's also, Etrigan, so any sort of like, come here, and he's like, okay, he stands right up, like he's not afraid.
He has no fear.
So are you attached to the guy I got to sign your contract, or is he just, you know?
Yes. If his soul were to die, then return to hell would I.
I just meant, like, can you turn him into him again? Like, didn't you used to be, like, hooked up to some British guy like that?
Wasn't that Constantine?
Nope, it was Etrigan.
No, I mean, wasn't Constantine the one
Oh.
that Etrigan was, like, bonded with or whatever?
No, it was some guy from King Arthur's time.
You're right. I remember that now. No, that's how I ended up in hell, was he got killed, right?
Yes,
I don't know.
If I'm right, he was killed by you know who, and he sort of makes
Voldemort?
gestures to Doomsday.
How? Just describe the motion.
Like sort of like he goes like a shaking monstrous motion, like
Yeah, Deep Knight's just kind of stomping around like a monster.
Alright. Tremor? I got these fancy little fists now.
Yeah.
And you're gonna take one, and I'm gonna take one. And my working theory is that as soon as a suitable host shows up, he's gonna not want to be a little girl anymore.
That makes sense.
He'll kind of move. He might move into somebody who's a little more. Who everyone's more okay with getting beaten.
Yeah.
we should try not to let him, because there's probably going to be some sort of, let's say, gap between the I don't think he's.
Space to be exact.
Well, I don't think he's just gonna teleport it like spiritually into somebody. I figure he'd turn into like a mist or something.
I have a eye beam thing that I like locked him up with, and in like a spirit form of me like juxtaposes into them and all of that. At least based off of the one thing that I saw.
If he does, if he's gotta switch hosts, and I feel like in between hosts is probably our best shot of taking care of him.
Makes sense.
So who's excited to
Beat the shit out of
I
it.
did not. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to try to guess what you were going to say. Sorry.
What did you say?
I was
What
going
was
to
your
say
guess?
I was going to say beat the shit out of a demon, but then I stopped myself halfway through because I thought it would have been funnier to say beat the hell out of a demon.
Right, it was. But also, I'm excited to not have to go at one of these alone. It's more than just us three yahoos for once.
Yeah, you've got a bit of a team that you're counting on to be here.
Gonna, I don't know, stare up at space.
Oh yeah, you know that you are hours at best away from the Supermen returning.
So, I got a bit of a confession to make. Not everybody I grabbed is the nicest character.
Right.
And I'm realizing now, now that the head rush is gone, that I'm going to have to deal with the consequences of this. I think I have a date scheduled with, Sinestro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. We don't have no Robin King. And who is this? Oh, that's Deep Night. Oh, there we go. That's how I expand that. There we go. Boom. And take the Dazed off of Deep Night. Put you guys on the board.
You need to change the icons of the boxes.
Oh, the portraits? Yeah, I probably should do that. And then you guys also had...
I miss being 8 feet tall.
Already?
I'm just gonna
Uh,
lift the
I was big.
ground
It was
under
fun.
him. Just float him up 4 feet.
This is a lovely gesture, Tremor. Thank you.
Yeah.
Indeed, it is.
Okay, so one by one, um, some of your expected allies begin to show up. We've got Ocean Master,
Ocean Man.
Did Great King Rat tell Deep Knight that Orm was going to be here?
Yes.
So Deep Knight looks at the coming Orm and just mumbles to himself. Of course, he would be wearing that.
Oh, the oncoming Orm.
Tommy Orm was a good pun. I just want to Travis and make a lot of jokes. That one made me chuckle. You got me, Hazard.
and then uh, Damien shows up to try and help.
Who the fuck told him?
The Justice League,
Oh,
of
shit.
which he is now a member.
Right.
And
Why is Golden Mask
No,
here?
Nose goes about telling his dad, telling him about his dad.
what about his dad?
That he's alive.
Oh, yeah. No, my father just abandoned me again. What is it, Tuesday already?
It seems to be Tuesday quite a lot these days.
Yeah. Anyway, he can get bent. I'm here to do my job. Unlike him, apparently. Ooh, burn. And then there is also Miss Raven coming out of her temple.
Uh-oh.
DM, why is the Golden Mask here?
You guys invited him.
I thought we beat the shit out of him and took his mask.
You did, but it won't work for nobody else.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. You
Yeah,
got
and
me.
then we were like, hey, the world's gonna fucking end and you have a cool magic mask.
And then shit, do I really not have Sinestro? I thought I had Sinestro.
Oh, good. The spring chicken hatched a little early. Wonderful.
There he is. And then Sinestro arrives. And so now, with Zatanna, who I do not have a token for some reason, you guys now have the majority of your fighters.
Except for 3 Supermen, Martian Manhunter, and the new Green Lantern.
Yes.
Did we invite Green Arrow to this thing?
No. I mean, yes, but also, uh, Great King Rat just sort of left him in Metropolis.
Yeah.
Because he's just a guy.
Yeah. With one arm now.
Well, the other
And
one is
baby arms.
yeah.
Legally.
He's got a regrowing arm, so
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little baby arm now. This is sticking out of the stump.
All right. So, Sinestro lands and he says, "All right. I think we can all agree that I'm in charge around here."
Nah, I think that's the guy that gathered us is in charge.
And instantly yellow bands form around your mouth, like shutting it. And he's like, "All right, it's democracy time, y'all. It's time to vote on who's in charge. I vote me. Who's with me?"
I'm pointing at Great King Rat.
And I'm also pointing at Great King Rat.
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna fly. I'm the most powerful person here. I have a yellow lantern ring, so I'm in charge.
Maybe a lantern ring. I'm in charge.
All right then. What's your plan?
All right. So you say that Raven has been possessed by Trigon, and we need to contain her, right? Well, I am a yellow lantern, so I'm just gonna go in there and handle this.
Uh, you're welcome to take a shot. Just don't get yourself killed.
I'm a yellow lantern. I could like take all of you.
I mean, okay, Sinestro, I get it. I get it. You're very powerful, but there are
Yes.
many yellow lanterns, and there is only one Trigon.
Oh yeah. That reminds me. I am going to be bringing my lieutenant with me.
Your lieutenant? Your lieutenant? Who exactly is your lieutenant?
Suddenly, in another flash of yellow, a huge, monstrous humanoid lands.
Neat.
He lands
Oh, I know this guy.
and stands next to Tremor and just eyes you up and sizes you up.
Heat Knight sort of squints at the figure and says, "Hmm, can't help but feel that that one looks familiar."
Sup, Mongol? How you doing, man?
Mm. And with that, Sinestro's like, "Mongol, to me!" And they fly down towards the cave entrance.
I feel like we're about to watch two men die.
We
Well,
probably should move into provide support when ends badly.
Yeah.
also, I mean, two men, quote unquote, you know.
Men in the general term.
Yeah.
Two
Men in the
people,
sense
two
that they're
entities.
like male identifying sentient beings.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Anyway, they go into the
Something
cave.
of the like.
There's some bright flashes of yellow and black power energy signatures zapping all over the place, and then nothing.
$1,000. Trigon is inside of Mongol now. $1,000.
Oh, probably.
Oof. I'm not eager to see a mangled mess.
All right. Going, shall we? Huh?
Yeah,
Forward!
pal.
I think that that was a perfect example of why teamwork's the ideal here.
Yeah.
Use your
Uh,
strengths, watch each other's backs, and try to spot one another if you get into a tough area. All right?
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm super powerful and like ready to kick some ass, but even I think that you guys should kind of go in as a smokescreen while I use the power of the mask to overwhelm this little girl.
Like that you used the words "overwhelm this little girl."
Yeah,
Other words that I feel like have come out of your mouth before.
That
I,
little
I,
girl's done a
I,
lot
I,
more.
I was about to say I would choose just a different wording.
Yeah, well, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm aware you didn't, because I heard your words with
I'm
my ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby
heading
Junk
in.
is. Nope. Nope, you can't say that.
No.
Yeah, I'm heading in. I'm heading in. I'm gonna try to sneak in. See, let's move.
If
Let's.
if anyone's a good distraction, I certainly am.
Yeah.
You've been knocked down so many times by people with just regular guns.
Yeah. You.
Only person here with a healing factor of some kind.
Ever since we lost Viv, you have become the bullet sponge. But at
But
least she
I'll
she
take,
she would heal from it.
Hey, I'm a ninja. Should I go in there with you?
if you think you can, if you think you can be as stealthy as a large rat,
I
Or a
mean,
stone man.
I'm a ninja.
what does that
I'm a
mean?
ninja.
I get you now. Let's go.
I'm gonna fly.
All right, so Damien grapples down, uh, zip lines. Great King Rat, obviously, you just pretty much leap across the chasm. And Tremor takes his flying rock ride. Oh, wait, no, you can just fly yourself now. I'm sorry, I forgot that.
Yeah, I can Superman fly now.
Yeah. It's
I miss the
awesome.
days when I had to static shock.
Yeah, yeah. You're
and
awesome
and
now.
Deep Night sort of like
It was awesome before.
water jets over there, like sort of like
Yeah,
using it.
there's a little river running through the canyon here, so you can take some water and just ride over like a surfboard.
Yep.
Do you mean surfboard? No.
As in a literal boar made of water.
I thought it was because it was a bore.
Yeah. And then Orm also rides in right behind you because he's like that. And the Golden Skull, he just kind of floats down behind all of you guys, letting you go ahead. Okay. So now you stealth.
How we stealth.
Well, first it's the ninja and the rat.
Right.
Aha! I am just as stealthy as you are.
To roll an 18 to get that.
Shut up. Shut the hell up. What are you doing? Stop talking.
Shut up! What the fuck? That's so awesome. You're like, yeah, great kid. Now, like, shut mouth. And so you guys continue to sneak down the hall, and eventually you get to a grand temple where Raven is sitting on a throne, and she has Mongol completely like subjugated and is just tormenting his mind. Sinestro lays on the floor, possibly dead.
Tracks.
Not to say I
I
told you so,
assume.
but
Yeah. Told you so. I assume she sees this immediately.
He doesn't. He seems very focused on tormenting Mongol.
All right. Stay here. Stay. Don't move. I'm gonna try to. If I get a clean shot in with one of these, it can. It'll be a. I don't know. It's supposed to do something. I don't know what it will do. Nobody tells me things. Just go.
So you want me to go right and you go left?
A child. I. Yeah. Okay. Go. Yeah. Yeah. You can go. I'll go left.
Okay. And then you guys both start heading to the right because Grey King Rat doesn't know left from right.
He's not a child.
Yeah, but like
Hey.
you
He might have to do the
you
fucking.
navigate through instinct, not knowing directions.
He might have to do the fucking L hands thing, but he'll figure it
Oh,
out.
okay, yeah. You do the L hands. You like
At the
turn.
very least, he knows the difference.
You turn your back to Damien though, so that when you do the L, he doesn't see.
Wish me luck. Even worse. Even worse. I'm at 14 for a second. Now it's even worse.
God, if this is another session where we don't roll above 10, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Guess what?
It's
Chicken
impossible for
nuts?
Damien to roll high enough.
Yeah. And you, as you leap to attack her, it are suddenly caught in shadowy power as she turns and blasts you with a ray of shadowy power. You are suspended in the air as the shadow forms a globe around you. And he says, "So, you have returned, but are no longer imbued with my power. No
Yeah, I'm sorry. I tripped and I dropped it.
He smirks at you through Raven's face. No matter. I have gleaned all that you know, and with the knowledge you have given me, I will bring back the Kryptonian and possess his body."
What's the point of any of this?
Mostly I just wanna make you guys suffer.
It was very fun. I had a lot of fun teleporting around.
Yes, and you showed me exactly what I needed.
Was the corpse of Superman that I told you about like before you even gave me the powers?
Yeah, that's the one.
I see. You feeling okay? Anything being said for a second here?
And with that, the corpse of Superman appears in front of you.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Uh, ooh,
Oh, good. It's a. Oh, that's delightful.
It's just Superman's body. Don't read anything into anything just yet.
I mean, it's gotta be rotted.
It is not. Oh, and he snaps his fingers and Mongol explodes.
He went from Mongol to mangled.
Ha. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, would you guys like to watch me take on the ultimate form and take my place as ruler of this realm?
Could I try sneaking in? I'm way less likely to than either of these others, but also we're like right outside the temple. It's been a minute. I'm worried.
I mean, you can try sneaking in.
Yeah.
So I can't fail.
In a nat one.
I've been put in an energy barrier of some kind, right? I got a fucking
Yes.
hamster ball.
Yes.
Can I like do the teeth thing and break out of there?
You can bite at it with your teeth, but you find out that it's made of something far stronger than the magic that you've been breaking so easily.
Dun, 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 dun.
So he sees you approaching. What do you do?
I mean, trying to sneak in, just like staying against the wall, trying to use.
He turns towards you and fires a shadowy blast at you, but like just enough to show you that he sees you.
Well, that's not nice.
And Deep Knight, sort of seeing this all happen, decides to vault towards the in between in between him and the corpse of Superman to prevent him from possessing him.
Out of curiosity, does the knuckle do anything to the orb?
Oh, I didn't know you were punching it. You said you were using your teeth.
Yeah, but once the teeth becomes are a non-starter, then the punch.
Yes, as you punch away at it, it does start to weaken. Deep Knight, you rush forward. As you do so, Raven blasts you with a blast of energy that affects your will. You need to roll a will save.
Does a 21 do it?
Uh, no. Unfortunately, the DC is 25, so you actually cannot succeed and are crippled with the most horrible emotions that you've ever felt in your life: despair and depression and fear and loathing in Las Vegas.
And I just sort of crumble down in just sort of a sorrow.
Yeah, yeah, it's bad.
Make a crack in the bubble facing towards the Superman corpse. Like, I'm gonna try to get this shit as close to busted as I can.
Yeah, you continue to pound away. Tremor?
Uh, I was just looking into it. It doesn't say I can't do this, so I'm gonna use geokinesis to make as thick a wall as I can between Trigon and Superman's body. Just raise the fucking floor to the ceiling.
Him within the earth.
Alright, that's it. You're getting buried.
You do make the wall. And then black cracks form all over it as Trigon's beam just explodes it.
Well, hmm.
Okay, this is boring. I'm going to go ahead and do what I was doing. So here's step one. Black Hand, do my bidding and raise this corpse from the dead. And Black Hand raises a black ring to the black sky.
Where did he come from?
Where did he come from?
Where did he come from?
Raven just like waved her hand and he appeared.
Oh,
Her black hand.
And then he raises a black ring to the black sky, and a black energy forms over Black Superman, and he is raising him from the dead, but it takes a little bit.
I suppose that there's no time like the present to burst out of this fucking orb and try to deck this little girl in the face.
yeah, I was just about to fucking launch myself flying because I go very fast.
I'm very fast.
I'm very fast.
Just, I mean, damn the torpedoes. Move yourself at fucking 2,000 miles an hour into this teenager.
Yeah, like
Is that what you do?
I mean, I'm gonna bank on Trigon not being able to react fast enough. So yeah,
All right. You launch yourself like a slow bullet, a slow it, like a bullet bill from Mario, into Raven. As you make impact, the form becomes a shadow form that you pass right through and smash into the throne, crumbling it to pieces and like flying against the opposite wall, and like it doesn't feel great.
Were you using the fist?
yeah, the one set of knuckles that I got.
They don't fit you. You had to like,
Yeah, I just incorporated them into the
yeah,
rock bit of my fist.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that's good enough distraction. Great, congrats. So I try to do something similar. Well,
And
Trigon
Big
isn't
Mike's
looking at him.
still in a depression. So do I roll another will save, DM?
You you can, but you have to hit a nat 20.
Mother fudger.
That's listening to My Chemical Romance.
All right, so Great King Rat, you crack the bubble. What do you do?
Uh, use the little window that Tremor opened there to try and throw in the face.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll your attack. Hmm. Really close. Really, really close. You almost hit her.
The 29 hit.
No. You almost hit her. But at the last second, she managed to phase into her shadowy form and you just pass right through her.
Well, unlike Tremor, I'm not fucking flying at 600 miles an hour. I'm gonna extra effort and jump off the ceiling
Okay.
to get her. What else is there to do? Um,
All right. You do manage to connect, and the brass knuckles light up. And for a second, Raven says, "What are you guys doing? You have to get out of here." I can't stop him.
fight it as hard as you can. You got friends here now. Come on.
I'm trying, but my jaw hurts.
Sorry if we did that. We had to because this thing, the weapon that we're but Deep Knight doesn't say all this because he's too depressed.
No, you're out of it now that Trigon's been suppressed temporarily.
And Deep Knight, realizing this, decides to decides to make sure to tackle the body and of Superman.
Ah, but
Fucking head off.
there's a black uh, lantern energy ring protecting it.
Realizing this, Sir looks the Black Hand and says, "Alrighty, time to rip off that ring of yours." And
Your
he's going
fingers.
to
Hand them over.
Uh, you
That-
you do
You just
know this
lost
is like
ugly.
a guy as powerful as like any of the lanterns and like technically more powerful than any single lantern, right?
That doesn't stop him from
Uh,
trying to rip off the ring.
Okay. Well, you do manage to
you know
temporarily
that.
disrupt what he's doing because he has to focus on you. But then he just points his black lantern ring at you and wraps you in black chains that like drag you down to the floor.
No! Am I really? Is this going to be a continuous theme here? And he's just struggling against these black chains.
You did disrupt the process though, so that's good.
That's what
Can
I
I
am, a disruptor.
can I try something real quick?
Yeah.
Uh,
As you're like sitting up after smashing against the wall.
I spit out a bit of chair. Uh, I'm gonna do a fun little thing, and that fun little thing is a bit of the floor underneath Mr. Blackhand is going to come up and wrap around the ring, and I'm going to try to disarm him using geokinesis, because that's a thing I can do.
Okay.
Don't know how this works. I've tried disarming a total of 1 time in the past.
Give me a second. I'll look it up.
'Cause I
Disarm more literally.
have what? You can use move object to disarm, grab, and trip, and I have 22 ranks in it, so it's basically my best way of doing it. A cost of 44 with 22 ranks because it's a non-attacking power. Technically.
Okay, so standard action. You attempt to knock an item out of your opponent's grasp. Make an attack check against the defender with
With no penalty because I have improved disarm.
okay. And
Uh,
oh, 1 second.
so if I'm making,
All right. With a -2 penalty, blah blah blah, -5 penalty. If your attack succeeds, make an opposed check of your attack's damage against the defender's strength. If you win, the defender dropped the held object. But that's a held object.
yeah,
Are you sure there isn't a rule with an equipped object?
All lantern rings technically have the removable thing on them.
They do, but that's not the same thing as being a held object.
Or his hand attached to his wrist.
I think my ruling is going to be that as a ring, it has a even uh, a bonus to the roll against your damage roll. So basically, what I'm saying is you can attempt it, but it's going to be even harder than normal. Like if you were just trying to knock a weapon out of somebody's hand, that would be one thing, but you're trying to take a ring off, that's something else entirely.
yeah, I don't know what I would be rolling for this though.
An attack roll,
Right.
like just like a punch, or if you're making a ranged attack.
Do I add 22 to it? Because that's how many ranks I have in this ability.
I thought there was like maybe a cap to that, but I don't know.
There aren't caps to non because move object is not a uh normal attack.
Right, but once you use it as an attack, it becomes one.
So I'm for this roll I would be capped to 12,
Right.
which is fine. Or if the damage is strength, I would be capped at 17, I think.
Okay.
If I'm
And yes, the damage is strength.
if I'm doing the math right. All right. Uh modifiers plus 17. It's a total of 20.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think that's gonna be enough.
By one.
By 1.
By one.
So I assume he just kind of casually breaks the fucking rock.
No, you grab a hold of the ring for a second, and then he turns the Black Lantern light into rock smashing tools that just smash the rock.
Actually, a lot more
Uh,
creative thought is that it's not rock smashing tools, it's the hands of the dead sort of bursting out of the rock.
Nope, it's rock smashing tools. Don't worry, I got this.
Sorry, I just want to add some creativity.
That's what your
I
character's for.
I got a dumb question.
Of course you do.
How heavy is Superman?
How heavy is Superman? He's actually pretty
Yeah,
heavy. He's
are we
he's
talking
like
like 2,000 pounds or
no,
hundred?
I thought he was like in the hundreds still, but heavier than you would think.
Maybe it's under 200 pounds. Then I'm going to heal his body.
There is not a chance he is under 200 pounds, even if he was just a
All
regular
right,
dude.
Yeah, the elevator fucking creaks whenever he walks in it.
true. Then I will. The rat impulse, the dark ego here, says I should bite his fucking head off. I don't know how that would work. I mean, it'd be untenable were he alive, but he's been in the ground for a while.
Yeah, I mean, is that what you're trying to do?
You're gonna see what everybody else is doing first. We have these allies, you know. What's the Golden Mask and Orm up to?
Well, Orm has been like right here with you guys, but not charging in because he's not Deep Knight. And the Golden Skull hasn't arrived. Like he floated down behind you guys, but now he's not in here.
Fantastic. To try to disrupt the sanctity of Superman's corpse.
Hell yeah.
Now who needs to word things differently?
No, overpowering a little girl still sounds worse.
Yeah. So, you go to bite Superman's corpse. However, Senor Blackhand has once again begun the Black Lantern ritual, and Superman's corpse is protected by the Black Lantern light once again. And so as you go, in for the bite, it hits the Black Lantern light, and you are prevented from biting.
Because lantern ring light is not magic.
It is not.
It's an alien energy field
Correct.
powered by emotions and concepts of the mind.
Yep.
Oh, then there's one thing to do, and that's to literally disarm the Black Lantern.
I tried.
No, literally disarm him.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll help distract him if you want to go for that. And by distract him, I mean fucking punch this dude in the gut.
Yeah, I'll use this. I'll hide, and then go for him as hard as I can. See if I can't tear his fucking arm off with my
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah, I'll give you the chance to hide, fucking dive bomb this dude, launch off the ground at him.
It was on the 18. I'm so
I saw.
I'm so sad.
Well, it doesn't matter because while all of this is going on, Raven loses control once again, and Trigon just begins laughing this maniacal, demonic laugh, and he sees I forgot Etrigan was here too. I don't have a token for him for some dumb reason. Etrigan, he sees him, and he just snaps his fingers, and he's back in hell.
Oof.
And then he looks out at everybody, and he just, you know, is like, now you will witness my final ascension to God of this world.
Says, bloody cheater, and he's just very, very pissed at this point. Struggling against the chains, and he's. Can I make a sort of check of some
Yeah, you
sort?
can make a strength check. Yeah, you did not burst the chains. Suddenly, Golden Skull comes in, and as Trigon was focused on destroying Etrigan, he comes flying in and unleashes a golden blast at Trigon. Trigon reels back, and for a second, Raven comes through again, and she's like, if you guys don't stop making him mad, I will never be able to get him under control again.
You have barely had him under control since you've gotten back. We're
Yeah,
trying.
but the world wasn't destroyed,
Just
so
try
I've been
and
doing
do a
good.
different angle of trying to get a control of him. Maybe
Well,
you can make him so mad he doesn't know what to do.
oh, okay. All right. I'm the one who's controlled him this whole time, and I'm telling you that beating up the vessel that's controlling him ain't working. But
I didn't mean the others. I meant you. Why don't you make him so mad he loses focus on everything else?
I
He's
don't
referring to
I don't know if that's a
Raven.
good idea. Trigon is pretty powerful. If we make him mad enough, he might just kill everything.
Alright, so what is your suggestion then?
I think everybody should get a safe distance away while I try to contain him.
He's having this guy resurrect Superman right now. I don't feel like that's gonna do anything for us.
Oh yeah, I'm over here resurrecting Superman. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, like he said, he's resurrecting Superman. Fuck us, guys.
Then how about we deal with Blackhand first?
Yeah, why don't you guys go beat up on somebody that's not a little girl while I try to use my little girl powers to stop Trigon?
Sure.
Like a plan.
And I will, again, just. Um, if we're gonna go for the literal disarm, I'm going to fucking punch
All right, so Golden Skull does not listen and blasts Raven with another blast of golden energy. She screams in pain.
Hey,
You
Golden Skull,
heard her. This,
stop. Stop. Stop it. Get some help.
Why would we stop now? We have her on the ropes, and he unleashes another beam and another beam.
It's not her we want on the ropes.
It's Black Hand. We need to take care of Black Hand.
He blasts her again and again.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna fucking punch the Golden Skull. So many people to punch. I only have so many fists. But I'm gonna
You
punch.
could always grow more arms.
Those are unwieldy, and that's for my secret weapon.
You do manage to punch him because he's distracted, blasting Raven.
Alright. Oh, wait, right. I should probably target. Which one?
It doesn't matter. He's not hooked up to a sheet right now.
Yeah.
So you manage to daze him, and he turns to look at you, but the damage is done. Raven lies broken on the ground, possibly dying. And as that happens, Trigon's spirit form rises out of Raven.
You better pray someone here knows first aid. Where, uh-oh, that's a big lad.
And as Trigon comes out of Raven, he's standing there in his spirit form, and he just lets some eye beams just fly at everybody. Just everybody gets a taste of it, and everybody is bruised.
Ow, ow, ooch, my bones.
Yeah, it sucks. And then, as you guys are getting zapped with eye lasers, Black Hand finishes raising Superman's corpse, and Trigon says, "Finally, I assume the
Deep Knight
ultimate
just saw-
vessel."
And Deep Knight is the distraction enough for Deep Knight to be free of the chains.
Even in the chains, you're still getting zapped. Da, 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 da.
But can Deep Knight actually do anything?
Nobody can. You're getting zapped with Trigon's eye blasts. It's kind of like an Omega beam on steroids.
Yes, I not that. I meant like stopping. I mean as in stopping as in blocking the way from Trigon from possessing Superman's corpse.
I understand what you're saying, but everybody's getting blasted with Trigon's eye beams, so nobody can do anything because you're basically getting Omega beamed on steroids. And then after he's done blasting, and everybody's just sitting there kind of smoking and shaking and in pain from what just happened, including Golden Skull and Ocean Master and everybody. Everybody just got totally messed up with that eye beam. And Raven is lying on the ground dying, and Superman's body rises up, and Trigon begins to lock eyes with him in order to take his form. And
where's Swamp Thing?
Oh yeah, Swamp Thing was supposed to show up. He got exploded right away. He came in, and Trigon Raven just boom. Oop, I'm getting some feedback there. But yeah, he just boom exploded him. But he's Swamp Thing, he'll be fine. But
It
anyway,
was like a concussive blast.
yeah, it turned him into bits of Swamp Thing, but he'll regrow. And so anyway, as Trigon is about to enter the body of Superman, suddenly a flash of green light, a flash of red and yellow and blue.
Oh, thank God.
A flash
Cavalry.
of red and blue, and a flash of blue comes streaking in. Also, Martian Manhunter is around, but I don't have a token for him, so he's just some dude doing some stuff. Don't worry about it. And they just, start going to town on Trigon. They're like, Green Lantern Light, go! And super punches, and another one from Lex, and just ba 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 ba. They're like letting him have it, and like you're watching like the three super friends just like beating the crap out of Trigon, and Green Lantern like using Green Lantern chains to like hold him back, and then Martian Manhunter like comes in behind him and like phases and does some stuff, and everybody's just beating the crap out of him. But as that's happening, Trigon drops down to one knee and like covers up, and everybody's just wailing on him, and Lex is like, now pour it on everyone, and they just are giving him the eye beams and the punches and the Green Lantern jackhammer treatment, and going off on him. And
Oh, while this is going on, would it be at all possible for Great King Rat to give Raven some blood?
no, you're on the floor whimpering in pain from the eye beams yet.
I mean, fair enough.
And but you guys can see, and as they pour on the eye beams and everything, they just like blast him with everything until everything is just a smoking, fiery, ruin, and finally, they stop. They're like, all right, I think he's had enough. And as the fire clears and the fire dies down and the smoke clears, Trigon rises off of his knees, and in his full might just begins grabbing and punching the super doofs, and like sending them flying across the chamber with headbutts and front kicks and roundhouses and punches. And he takes Green Lantern, and she forms a shield around her, but like he just crushes it in his palm until she's in his palm, and he just throws her to the ground, and she's knocked unconscious. And Martian Manhunter is like fighting him, but then he just like sets him on fire, and Martian Manhunter's afraid of fire, and so it greatly affects him. And then he turns back to Superman, the real Superman corpse, and he's like, none shall stop the ascension.
And Deep Knight cannot do anything.
Yeah, nobody can do anything right now, because as of right now, everybody has been good and thoroughly blasted with his eye beams, which, like I said, are worse than Omega beams. And so now he just takes the Supermen, and I mean, he just dismantles them. Like it's a epic battle, because there are 3 Supermen, so this is like, the 3 Super Saiyans versus Broly. Like it's no joke. It's an epic fight, but it's just, at the end of the day, just way too much even for the Supermen. And so they just get high-fived into the ground bit by bit. And as you guys are watching this, despair begins to set in. Does anyone do anything? Like, you can't physically do much, but is there any reaction or anything from anybody?
If
I mean,
anything, if anything, he's Deep Knight is going to scream the loudest he's ever screamed in sort of rage and frothing madness and all that stuff. He is pissed to the capital P.
Golden Skull looks over at you and says, "Well, that was helpful."
He's still screaming, even he doesn't stop screaming until he just passes out.
Okay.
And
And
it's for a while.
and Tremor, you were about to say something too?
Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, if we're just still fucked up from the eye beams, there isn't a whole lot I can do. I can throw a rock at him.
No, nothing physical per se, but this is still your moments to react or, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, throwing a rock just needs me to think.
Sure. Yeah, you can throw a rock. It bounces off of whoever you throw it at, except for Black Lantern, who instead catches it with a catcher's mitt.
I mean, I'm throwing it at Trigon.
Yeah, it just smashes against him. Well, ha 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 ha. So that's it. Nobody does anything.
it's
Yeah.
sort of just seems to be happening without our input. So, what good does doing anything really do?
Yeah,
What are we gonna do?
there's
Say something?
You could say something, or reach out to someone, or pray to someone, or whatever.
Say to someone.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
like for example, you could just pray to whatever God is out there and be like, really, really, you're just gonna let Trigon just like destroy the Earth?
just to shit on the extant gods. uh,
yeah, I'm just fucking yeeting rocks at this dude.
Yeah, they just bounce off of him. He doesn't even bother doing anything.
Yeah.
Rat gets as up as he can, moves as close to him as he can, but collapses about halfway there.
Okay. Trigon begins to fuse with the corpse of Superman. As he does so, suddenly, Constantine shows up.
Aren't you here from the beginning?
And he begins to cast a spell. And that spell holds Trigon temporarily, but he's like, alright, I can't keep this up for long.
Can we do something?
Yeah, you guys are able to move again a little bit, but you now know the three Supermen were unable to physically harm him when they gave him everything they had.
But they didn't have these cool knuckles that we have.
True.
Here I go.
Gonna first and foremost gonna give Raven some blood. Gonna let that start if it's gonna be a thing, you know.
And Deep Knight, is he still chained up?
Yes. Black Hand is still up.
Well, he might be restrained, but he can still bubble.
Okay.
So, using a a last sort of did technique, bubble he bubbles beams the Black Hand.
Okay. Go ahead and roll Leolio. Yeah, unfortunately you miss, and he deflects it with his black lantern light. And then Trigon, begins to fight back, and John Constantine's like, I can't.
I'm just gonna Superman fly myself into Trigon's fucking throat.
Okay,
The hand with the knuckles outstretched.
I figured.
Raven has been forced to eat rat blood. Gonna come at him from behind.
Yeah. Two-way punching.
He gets the throat, I get the ass.
I would think more spine. If you want to go ass, I guess.
He's gonna Ant-Man this
Small
bitch.
of back. Yeah. Small of his back.
Penis.
He's got the Ant-Man technique down.
Oof.
Yeah, climb into the ass and then expand.
So, you gonna roll?
Yeah, just a sec. Uh,
That's funny. I am Trigon the Terrible. I take my hand and bat you down like a fly.
Jacob?
My fucking attacks are going through. I've rolled 4 dice and none of them have gone through. I got a 12, a 10, a 13, and a 19, and none of them went through.
Oh man. Yep.
Wow.
As you leap at him,
Bad.
he catches you and he holds you and he says, "You
I'm gonna-
shall watch the world burn at my side."
Why? Why? No. You clearly won. Why me?
I like you. And with that, he sets you on fire. You can feel the pain, but it's not actually damaging you. And he just lets you like be on fire for a while.
How's he holding me? How's he got a hold of me?
In your hand, in his hand.
Wouldn't that put him in contact with those fucking anti-Trigon knuckles?
Yeah.
Just
We're gonna try to
slight.
force that through his hands.
Well, it doesn't feel great, but it's not it's not as anti-Trigon as you were led to believe. It's more like Trigon resistant.
How's Raven?
Uh, not great. She's still unconscious.
All I can do is scream.
Yeah. You're on fire. This rat
And
is
Deep
on
Night is
fire.
And Deep Night sort of looks to anyone else that's conscious and says, Could someone deal with a black hand?
And with that, Trigon begins merging with Superman's body again. Except, suddenly,
If I took a shot every time you said suddenly, I would have died of alcohol poisoning 20 minutes into this session.
a flash of lightning crashes outside so close that the entire cavern lights up. And a figure comes gliding effortlessly down the hall.
Oh shit! It's Shazam.
What?
Or Black Adam.
Oh, all right, fair enough. You know, the lightning. I got
I'm
confused.
I'm neither of those.
All right,
Do you not know me?
Booster Gold.
Zeus!
All right, that's it. I'm reaping all of you.
That's fair.
It's Zeus!
I was just gonna come here to save the world, but no.
Who is it? Who the fuck is it? We don't know.
It's
We
the
clearly
Spectre!
don't know.
That's the Spectre!
Jesus, Hazard.
Standing as tall as Trigon, he just floats straight forward, energy crackling off of him.
Cool.
He stands before Trigon and says, "Your evil shall not be allowed to continue to exist in this world, devil." And Trigon says, "Bite me, do-gooder." And then they launch into a battle.
Hell yeah, kaiju fight.
A magical battle. One where the energies being unleashed knock you guys about the cavern, up against the walls and like scrambling to get out of the way of debris and errant bolts of energy so powerful that it melts the very rock.
I imagine for Deep Night, he's stuck to the ground.
Yeah, actually though, as this is happening, Blackhand has now like retreated because he saw the Spectre, so you are free of the chains.
And Deep Night, sort of realizing that he's now free, decides to grab the corpse of Superman.
Definitely been more than 10 seconds.
Deep Night, the corpse of Superman is now animated.
Hey, what's it doing? Is it just kind of standing there?
It's just floating like how Superman does.
Any, like, malice on its face? Any,
Oh, yeah. You guys should definitely be showing him your bellies.
I mean, I always show people my belly. I'm a fat little rat creature. I'm gonna grab Raven and leave.
You grab Raven and leave?
What the fuck are we supposed to do? There's two power level X people fighting in this fucking underground cavern.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point, 100%. I just wanted to make sure that, I was clear on who you were grabbing and what you were doing.
I'll box him
Raven,
I
up.
mean, is
I,
Superman going to resist if I pull him along?
I'm going to grab Deep Knight. I will put him on top of Raven, and I will box them up like an Amazon shipping crate.
Oh, yeah.
I
So
got it.
Tremor stops you because what Superman's going to do is General Zod you if you approach him.
Yeah. I don't have my cool
Uh,
kryptonite imbuements in my hands yet, so we're just gonna go. I'm the only one of us that can fly, and I can fly us, so get in the box.
Alright, let me grab Damien.
Get in the box, Shinji.
We're putting everybody in the box.
Well, who's everybody?
Robin's
Everybody
in the
but Golden
box,
Skull.
Raven's in the box. Both bird people are in the box, at least.
Okay.
Robin, Raven, Ocean Master, the head of Swamp Thing, if it's like still there, Anna, Hero. I mean, we're filling a box with us, human detritus. Everyone but fucking Golden Skull is getting put on this arc and taken out of here.
Even the three super doofs and the Green Lantern and John Constantine?
If they don't, John Constantine especially, he's
Yeah, Constantine's. This is less like a
and
box.
yeah,
This went from a box to a fucking like trolley that you push through the store.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm forming
and
the thing into.
yeah, Great King Rat will grab everybody and bring them back to the trolley if they can't escape this place under their own power, except for, of course, the Golden Skull, who can be buried here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the two PLXs are too distracted to do anything. And Superman's corpse doesn't react. So you guys get everybody else and leave. However, in the battle, it has now been revealed that Superman is actually Cyborg Superman, and that's the only thing revealed.
It's the other guy. What's the guy sitting on with the glasses?
The other guy is Eradicator, but they already admitted that Superman just showed up from the Fortress of Solitude, so they're not claiming that that's
It's
the real
one of
Superman.
the replicants of Superman.
Yeah. Like, they never claimed that was the real Superman, but they did claim Cyborg here was the real Superman, and,
Actually, there's one more thing I'm going to do before we leave. Take a fucking picture of dead Superman with my goddamn phone.
Okay. Yeah, Lex probably won't like that.
No, Lex and I have a long conversation ahead of us.
Oh, probably. All right. So you guys...
Yeah, it's
Oh, go ahead.
talking about Lex Luthor hasn't killed Wayne.
Well, it does help.
Considering how...
It helps that Wayne's rather hard to kill.
Yeah. I mean, Wayne's also, like, the one person on planet Earth with the most dirt on Lex Luthor.
Yeah, but he's really hard to kill, and also, not all that, interested in really necessarily, doing anything about it as far as, he's been able to tell.
Yeah, up to this point, Wayne's been a loyal fucking, Renfield.
And Igor.
Is that correct? Yeah, Igor Renfield, a servant to a greater evil.
Yeah.
not forever. Oh, for the record, Sinestro and Mongol can come too.
Mongol is not.
Yep.
I will load Sinestro onto the trolley, though.
Mongol's dead?
He blew up.
Cool. I guess I'm gonna grab his fucking ring.
Mine.
I wish I had heard that because I would have absolutely put that ring on before now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Mongol was destroyed. Sinestro might be dying. Etrigan
I'll grab Blood Sinestro.
Etrigan got sent back to hell. And Swamp Thing got blown up.
Orm didn't do anything, though.
No, Orm was just there for moral support. It seems.
Oh, if he had
Orm
done
has
anything,
understandable
panic attack.
taken my.
Wait. He's unconscious, right?
Yes.
Is he carrying the spear with him?
Of course not.
The
You mean the
trident?
trident?
He didn't do anything.
My trident?
Tremor's trident.
No, he does not.
Tremor's good fork.
He does not have the trident that bestows rulership of Atlantis on you.
My 2x3 didn't.
Yeah. Tremor's very good fork, formerly known as the Trident of Atlantis.
Yeah.
What would that be, like a shrimp fork?
If you consider people just like clowns shrimp, yeah.
So, anyway, you guys load everybody up and get out of there, and the two PLXs continue to battle, but suddenly, no. As you guys are making your way out of the caverns, you see them both grow in size until they burst through the caverns and are now standing on top of the earth as tall as buildings. Like skyscrapers.
They
This
just
is certainly
dated
gotten
the
out of
other.
hand.
They could have
Put
gone
on that
at it.
lantern ring.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, go. Yeah, once put on the lantern ring and using and attempting to use lantern powers to speed up the exit.
You're doing what now?
Achoo.
Once you put on the yellow lantern ring that Mongol had.
Nothing happens.
Nobody fears you.
You don't have a power of fear with you.
Well, at least it looks nice.
Yeah, very stylish.
Be a fucking star style. Of the other colors. 18 months ago, a yellow lantern ring probably would have done something.
Maybe something small.
I mean, 18 months ago, he was still hunting children through the sewers and shit.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. 18 months ago, he was still fucking killing people underground.
Yeah. But
Well,
off we go.
Yeah, and no, there's nothing to be gained from fucking staying here.
Yeah. Where am I going?
Good question.
I'm
China.
going down it. China it is.
There's a 50-50 chance you either go to China or Russia.
Yeah.
That could have gone better.
Yeah.
All right, who's dying? Who's dying? Lex, you dying?
Ugh,
Escrows
No,
have blood.
I appear to have come through this mostly intact. The cyborg
That's-
Superman has sparks coming off of some of his cyborg parts. Eradicator seems fine. Damien seems a little worse for wear. Constantine's basically dying. And Orm is mostly okay.
Wayne will turn himself into a funny little Capri Sun for any of the injured folks.
Yeah.
It's not a better feeling, but they will not die.
We're taking
It's
Constantine
really,
to the hospital.
I don't do anything about it this time. Everybody to the hospital. Constantine is just, the ride at this point. So,
At the hospital, indeed, everybody gets the medical care that they need, and you see on the television reports of giant kaijus battling and ripping tears in the reality of space and time itself.
Well, this has certainly evolved into something complex.
yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that eventually.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. We can go talk to the wizards or something, see if we can't get a big spell going.
Yeah.
Hey, Lex, any scruples about dealing with magic users now, or are we good to try and do something?
Look at the trouble they've already caused.
Do you have a plan? Because if you have a good plan, I'm gonna default to your plan. Have a plan? I'm just gonna get a bunch of wizards.
No, I do not have a plan.
Then I'm going to go and before I fly to Romania again, I'm just gonna try to call him. I'm gonna try to call Faust and see if Nightmare has freed the fucking evil wizards. And still can't be focusing on fucking keeping those yahoos in check, right?
Faust answers, but lets you know that he's stuck in spirit form. His body is still trapped.
Uh, so for history, apparently, the wizards killed Trigon away. We gotta repeat that, right? Like, what the hell else can we do? Back in Raven? I don't think so.
Yeah, well, I was one of the ones who helped originally, so I suppose I can help again.
How fucking old are you?
How short and hairy are you?
Incredibly so. All right. We'll try to hunt down your body. We'll get a bunch of fucking wizards together. It's about the only thing we got to do. Now, I'm gonna make sure.
And Midnight sort of says, where do you last remember leaving your body?
Here, you can have this
It's
conversation.
trapped in hell.
His body is?
Yeah, his soul is trapped in limbo.
He is trapped in
What about
hell?
his
Yes, my body is trapped in hell.
Oh yeah. What the fuck was that portal that Trigon came through in your fucking house?
Just, a portal. Don't mind it.
Why did you have it, Felix? Felix, were you trying to summon Trigon?
Oh, just, demon reasons. Put.
Summoning demons is fine. Were you trying to summon specifically Trigon?
Uh. Maybe.
Alright. Well, I'm going. Felix,
So you're the reason why
kill you.
Dragon's about.
Yeah, that's it. Felix, kill you for this. I'm going to walk into hell and take your body back. And when Trigon is sealed away again, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Fucking Felix
Hang up the blood
Faust.
phone. Let me do a wellness check on everybody who was in bad shape
Yeah, I mean,
before we run off.
you got him to the hospital, so they're okay.
Well, mostly the two I'm worried about are three I'm worried about are Raven, Sinestro, and Damien.
Yeah, Raven's.
All I heard was Ravens.
Raven is fine, because of your blood. Damien is tougher than he looks. And Sinestro is fine.
So, most powerful Yellow Lantern in the world, huh?
I'm gonna play that card. Currently, he's the only Yellow Lantern in the world.
True. How you feeling, Mr. Leader?
Did we?
No, we didn't win.
Goal is dead.
Most unfortunate.
You keep like breaking in and out for me.
Most unfortunate.
So I got his ring. Is there something I have to say to make it do stuff, or
You must be worthy.
Yeah, shouldn't it have uh don't rings look for a worthy host?
Yeah, when I command them to.
Oh, I don't think I think I'm a few months too late to join the evil Lantern Corps. I don't think I'm the kind of person who could anymore.
I don't think you were ever the person who could.
I mean, person. What? You're a person. Am I not a person?
You are a being.
I was a rat.
Yes, but, you know, I'm not judging you for that, merely pointing out that few would call you a person.
But I think if you can, walk around and think and talk and such, you're a person,
I think that my dog walks around and thinks.
Talk?
Well, I mean, kind of.
That
Let
sounds
me
like a
talk.
very cool dog.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm still here. There we go, Sinestro. Golden Skull, you ain't here. Get back in the cave. So yeah, Sinestro says you probably aren't worthy, and he takes the ring back. It just floats back to him, and now he's wearing 2 rings.
I don't know. Seems a little much.
Meanwhile, the news coverage shows like huge bursts of light, like far in the distance, as if nuclear bombs are going off.
All right, I'm gonna go get the wizards. Dean,
Let's go get those wizards.
Dean. Then I go bother Constantine as he lays dying.
Yeah. So Constantine's in the hospital. They've got him hooked up to some life support type stuff.
How you holding up, big guy?
I can't believe you brought me here.
And we brought everyone here.
Yes, but now they're going to keep me.
I'll tell you what. Once this Trigon thing is dealt with, we'll wherever you want to go. I peacefully in your fucking extra dimensional manner. That's your business.
Yeah.
But
Indeed.
yeah, it's completely your business. Regardless, where are the wizards? The wizards live.
Wait, what?
Where do the wizards live?
Where the wizards live? They live all over.
Where do the wizards live?
All over the
All right,
place.
can I get a list of locations because we kind of need to
Yeah,
assemble a bunch of wizards.
the Shazam wizard, just known as the wizard, usually hangs out in an extra dimensional pocket underneath a subway station in Metropolis or whatever. And let's see, who else? Zatanna has her stage show in Vegas, and Constantine has his magical mansion that exists off of the plane, but like has access, upstate Metropolis, New York area. And who else? Who else? Who else? Faust, as you know, lives in Romania. Um, who else do you need to know?
I mean, as many as is enough to seal a PLX creature in a fucking crystal.
Oh yeah, that's way not enough. But like, I need to know like specifically who you know about and who you're looking for.
Because I'm asking Constantine because Wayne has no way of knowing who, like, all these wizards, or how do you get into an extra dimensional space?
You gotta know a little magic.
I do know a little magic.
Oh, then it's easy. You just use this spell, and he waves his hand, and a spell book comes into view, and he shows you the spell.
Write that
Put on
down.
my
Write
big.
that down.
I'm gonna put on my big silly glasses and get a look at it.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple spell.
I mean, fair enough. There were a bunch of wizards locked in the fucking cage of Faust, right? Who could probably would help is I got a lore question real quick. Is Dr. Fate dead, or was the Fate helmet that was in the museum the Golden Skull mask?
Dr. Fate is not a wizard.
Magic.
He's like, a god.
Fucked up that he hung around with a bunch of guys who like used sleeping gas to fight Nazis and shit.
Isn't it?
Right?
I'm with you 100%.
That'd be like if fucking Spectre joined the Teen Titans. It doesn't make sense. I love it, but it doesn't make sense. But yeah, no. If Constantine has told us all the wizards he knows of and where to find them, I suppose all we have to do is like, you know, them down. Like we have a lot of other options.
All right. Well, I mean, it's gonna take some effort to get a hold of like other entities, but like, who do you want to start with on the list?
Wizard. Also, considering we have like a list that contains a lot of like no names and fucking people, like the people who were locked with Faust or whatever, can we pass off some of the list to the Justice League proper?
What do you mean?
Like you said when we went to visit when Wayne went to see Faust, you said that he wasn't alone, that he was like locked in a dome with a dozen other wizards, right?
Uh-huh.
And instead of hunting down a dozen wizards as three fucking C-class yahoos, pass off part of this list to the Justice League proper and let them, some of the folks that aren't
So you want Lex and the Super Friends to go handle this for you?
I mean, like, Jesus Christ, there's like, we gotta get like 100 wizards, and it's gonna take forever.
Yeah, but I just got my ass handed to me.
I mean, so did I.
Yeah, but I'm Super Lex, and I had 2 Supermen and a Green Lantern and a Martian Manhunter with me.
I do technically have an anti-Trigon weapon. You should have,
Oh, tell me, how did that work?
I mean, probably worked better if it was attached to somebody who, you know, can lift a fucking building.
Oh, yes, everything would be better if I was doing it.
I don't know. Anything?
Yeah, running this country, everything.
People to clean and cook for you. Definition, not everything has to be done by Lex.
No, but it would be done better if it was.
Oh, do you want to help us track down some wizards? Here, come here. Let me give you some blood.
Stay away from me, you diseased vermin.
Hey, I'm not diseased. I mean,
That's not what the
that
blood
will
test
affect you.
said.
Blood full of all sorts of things, but the healing factor attached to it kind of keeps you from, you know. It sort of destroys itself as it fixes you, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know.
well, in either case, keep away from me, you diseased rat.
So, do you want to help us save the world or not?
Well, I mean, obviously I'm going to. I'm just going to do it my
Cool.
way.
Okay, what is your way?
The right way. The
No,
intelligent way.
no. Lex, listen here.
I
Come.
do believe we had a conversation about questioning me in front of the others.
And I do believe. Oh, actually, are we in front of everybody? I thought Lex would be in his own fucking room.
He is, but
Like,
like there's still like people around, you know. He's got like a secretary there with him at all times.
Lex, what is your way?
The right way.
No, is it kidnapping people with robots, or is it going there and making a genuine appeal on behalf of the fucking planet?
It it's doesn't not involve robots.
And we'll handle this on our own. We'll find somebody who,
I don't
you
think
know.
I don't think you have the authority to make that decision. In fact, I think if I want you sidelined off of this, that's my decision to make.
I think you've been lying to the entire planet about the existence of Superman. That everything you've built is built on lies, and that if you want to keep having what you have, you'll shut the hell up.
Ooh, are you taking it there? You're threatening Lex? I'm not saying you can't. I'm, you know, just verifying that that's indeed what's happening.
How about put it to a vote? Tremor, Deep Night, what do you think?
I think it'd be a stupid move to take off any superhero from something this big.
And Tremor, all right. Night.
If Deep Night had a vote, he'd vote you punch him in the face.
Yeah. Not in the room with us because he'd, you know.
Outside.
Yeah. I mean, of the two, I'd rather listen to Great King Rat.
Yeah, I'd rather listen to Great King Rat. Deep Night's only focused on Great King Rat. It's a bit.
those exact words, but like, more like, like you're too smart a man to, really remove us from this, considering what's at stake.
I can't argue with that.
So, don't fucking kidnap a bunch of wizards. Most of them know how to teleport and shit. And, you'll sort of, go and sort of, the Lexstrones come, they grab the wizard teleports, and then is gone forever, essentially.
What if I had a way of synthesizing their power?
Do you?
I might. I might have been experimenting with pseudo magitech powers.
Here's a genuine question, actually, before we decide to use science magic. It's not hard to get a spell book.
I told you, magic is evil and not to be trusted.
You fucking Puritan?
No, I'm a scientist.
It's not very scientific to label something as evil.
Well, look at
Yeah,
what's
that is
happened
true.
from magic every time. Demons, demons, demons.
No, didn't
I
John
think
Constantine
they
use
have
magic
a
to save your life?
tool, if I'm honest.
What's that, Hazard?
Deep Knight just sort of mutters to himself. Well, it sounds like you're missing a screw.
Screws fall
Hey,
out all the
come on.
time. The world is an imperfect place. Anyway,
Yeah, so
yeah, um the thing is that like magic creates demons, science creates power and knowledge.
I mean, Constantine used magic to save all of our lives, and science also made, ricin and the atom bomb.
How did he save all of our lives? And the atom bomb saved so many lives.
Mm, It still killed a fuck ton of civilians, though.
Well, that's how the world works. You know, you can't make an omelet without killing a couple 100,000 people.
And yet,
Lex,
you discriminate magic for doing the same thing.
I discriminate magic for summoning demons, demons with power that can't be controlled.
Lex, take like, all right, as your friend and subordinate, take 2 steps back and think about the sentence, you can't make an omelet without killing 100,000 civilians.
I said a couple 100,000.
That's worse.
Think about, it's worth, think about how that sounds.
Sounds like a light estimate.
Go get some regular wizards, some of the, air quotes, good ones, I guess, and you'll do your Magitech thing, and we'll meet in the middle.
I'll probably have this solved by the time you're done dealing with your demons.
Demons are pretty cool, actually. What are you talking about? Demons are also like people a lot of the time, like in an almost disturbing way.
I'm gonna have to review your personnel file.
I mean, met demons. You've met demons that talk like people.
Yeah, and they all suck.
Netrican didn't suck.
Yeah, especially
Etrigan's
Etrigan with
great.
that rhyming.
At least he has more pep than most people.
all he had was bad rhymes and terrible puns.
Travis.
What? A little self-awareness is always good.
No, he posted something in the chat.
Oh.
To the picture of Sinestro's dog
Oh. I didn't even know Sinestro
that
actually
walks
had a
around.
dog.
No, it's not. It's not real. He just said that his dog walks around and talks and stuff, and so I
Oh.
put an upsetting picture in the chat.
Oh, okay. Thought maybe you guys were
Regardless,
making fun of me for being so self-aware that I have terrible rhymes and bad puns.
no, it's like the self awareness is funny. I just the you're a sociopath caught me off guard.
I mean, that's a clip that lives in my head a lot,
Also, the
and it,
one who
goddamn,
would
if it doesn't
agree,
apply.
All right,
if
so
I'm
it's
honest,
agreed
Deep
that
Knight agree is with the saying Lex is a sociopath.
I'm the smartest man on the planet and will continue to lead the Justice League and go save the world.
Deep Knight is this close. If you're not saying my fingertips are almost touching, but he's saying it's basically Deep Knight is this close to strangling Lex Luthor right then and there.
I want to go meet the
No, no.
wizard.
Hey, we're gonna try to eggs, baskets, the whole thing. I do have a genuine question before we leave.
Yes, I am very impressive in battle, but no, it is not all natural. I do use the suit.
We get it. You're
I mean,
compensating.
no, I was gonna ask, what are you gonna do now that the real Superman's back?
What?
You saw it happen. What do you mean, what?
That was a fake, obviously.
No.
The real
You're
Superman
You're a
is
fucking
my
robot.
best friend.
Lex, that
Lex, come
is
on, don't.
legitimately the saddest thing you could have possibly said right now.
Superman is my friend.
Mm-hmm. Sure,
You
buddy.
you built.
And
Wait,
I'm the king
wait.
of
Lex,
Atlantis.
No, that's me.
Lex, you did you build yourself a friend?
Shut up!
You want
Superman appreciates me and can see the good in me.
Because you programmed him
his
to.
yeah.
Oh boy, this is one big nutcase.
Only at the top, huh, Lex?
I'm not lonely. I have two Supermen as my best friends.
Them might be dying. You saw what happened to him? All sparks and metal,
Suddenly, Lex Luthor remembers, and he's like, I have to go. And at the speed of light, he just like flies out of the hospital, and him and Cyborg, Superman, and Eradicator are just gone.
Yeah, alright.
So, dude, does anyone still think Lex is an alright person?
I think he's just a sad
I
little
mean,
man.
he is a very sad little man.
Let's go talk
Totally
to the wizard.
compensated. Yeah. Fly us to pseudo New York.
One Gotham City coming up.
Metropolis.
Metropolis is ideal Jersey.
Metropolis is ideal New York. Gotham is actual New Jersey.
Oh God, that's controversial as all heck.
Off we go.
Gotham is supposed to be like Chicago.
Well, like it's a conglomeration of like DC, Philadelphia, you know, all of the worst crime cities.
It is.
No, it's just two people that I have to fly. They are in the like extra wide Amazon shipping box.
All right. So you've got a rat and a puddle in your box, and you head out to Metropolis.
Metropolis.
And
Metropolis, Hub City, or something. One town.
yeah, and when you get to Metropolis, it's it's big. Yeah. But it's still got a lot of like areas that are like clearly damaged yet from the Doomsday battle.
Yeah.
They use that magical dowsing rod to see
Yeah,
if it
we're going below ground.
Here's the thing: either the dowsing rod takes us to the entrance to the wizard's hideout, or it takes us to something else cool and magical.
Yeah. But
Win-win.
didn't Constantine say that the wizard's hideout was under the subway station, like the
Yeah.
subway somewhere? So into the subway tunnels.
Yeah. And you guys go down into the subway tunnels with the dowsing rod, and you find a door that
Or
is like marked with arcane marks.
Gonna be polite first and knock on it.
yeah, I was about to knock.
As you knock on the door, suddenly it cracks open into a bright white light.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Oh,
You don't hear any response.
all right, we're coming in now. Don't shoot lightning at us.
As
Yeah.
you come through the light, you find yourself in a long, ancient cavern with pillars and statues all along the side of the wall.
Wow.
Nice place.
Home decor through the roof.
As you
yeah,
make your way
like-
further through the tunnel, you see a large throne and an old body in robes propped up on the throne.
Mr. the Wizard?
It's
Travis,
Mr.
come on,
it's
show some
Mr.
respect.
Wizard.
Inanimate.
Is your first name the?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is he dead?
You don't know. Well, actually, you can smell the air. He doesn't smell alive, but it's not like rotting either.
Well, Deep Knight's going
What-
up to the body and checking for sort of pulse and stuff.
Don't touch a wizard.
As you touch the wizard, he suddenly jumps to life. His staff in his hands knocks you on the chest, flying across the room where you are now staggered.
I warned you.
Are we?
Hello,
am
Mr.
I-
the Wizard,
did
sir.
I slam into like near the seven deadly sins or statues,
Yes.
and I'm just like, okay, that surprised me, and I just say that as I just slowly slide off the wall.
Okay.
Now you're a statue. You're the eighth deadly sin, which is touching a wizard.
Eighth deadly sin, being Atlantean.
And anyway, he's awake and he sees you guys and he says, "Who are you?"
We're the
Hello,
Justice League.
I'm Wayne. This is Tremor. The man you just sent soaring is Deep Night.
It happens a lot, though. I don't think you have to say sorry.
And no, you're fine. I'm not to touch you.
You are not worthy.
No, we're not here for like a blessing or anything. We spoke on the phone, actually. Remember at Constantine's place?
Oh. You disturb my rest, rodent.
Better than the other thing that was going to.
What's that?
Trigon.
Oh. He has been released, has he?
Yeah.
Then you are going to
Yeah, it
need
was
the
fucking
help
foul.
of my greatest champion.
Yeah.
He's
It's
he
Shazam,
died.
isn't it? As Deep Night sort of groan yells.
Why do
He-
you know that?
He slams his staff on the ground and chants something, and somebody appears in a flash of lightning, and smoke rises out of the ground, and as it clears, you see a shape standing there. A large, muscular man in a suit with a lightning bolt on the chest, a cloak, and black spandex. Black Adam is
No.
back.
Oh.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting the Black Adam to be here. I was expecting the red one.
What the
I
twist?
said I was summoning my greatest champion.
You got us there.
Yeah, no, he's how you doing?
Finally, after 10,000 years, I have returned.
It's been like 10 months.
It's been like it hasn't been that long.
Oh, well, the last time it was a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Hey, no, wait. Yeah, Black Adam was a member of the fucking Injustice League or whatever, right?
Yes, and before that, he had been sealed away or killed for thousands of years.
Yeah, but again, Great King Rat was a part of the Injustice League as well. That's why
Yeah,
he's
it's
being so casual.
Adam,
Oh, it's
you think
you.
I'd be alive after?
And he
Oh.
just, like, zaps you with a lightning bolt like he likes to do.
I scream in the way that he likes.
He giggles to himself. He's like, "Ha! Come here, rat friend."
I can't believe you thought I'd still be alive after 10,000 years.
You always were tough to kill, and he picks you up and crushes your ribs as he bear hugs you.
I make a noise like one of those groan tubes that you flip and it goes, wah, you know, like the.
Yeah. And then he
Like a
releases you,
yes.
and your ribs start to slowly, put themselves back into place.
Oh, it's good to see you too, Adam.
Who are these creatures with you?
Good friends,
Hello,
Tremor
I
and
am
Deep Night.
He goes to shake Deep Knight's hand.
Talking me doesn't have the healing factor.
Deep Knight, Black Adam is reaching out his hand towards you.
Towards who?
You.
You?
And I sort of shake it.
He breaks every bone in your hand.
Oh, that hurts.
Tremor,
Oh,
he goes to shake your hand.
Yeah, I have a healing factor.
As he goes to shake your hand, your toughness also resists him, and he smiles for a second before finally putting a small crack in your stone, and he's satisfied with that.
God, I can't wait till the second time we get to meet Black Adam, like after a long period of time, and I get to do the fucking Predator handshake with him.
Right?
That'll be cool.
Hell yeah.
and Deep Night is just sort of like trying to relocate his bones in his hand.
The wizard says, "Here, my champion gets a little overzealous," and he taps his staff on the ground, and healing magic heals you guys instantaneously.
Ah, thank you. But I understand his excitement. I would be eager to greet someone as well.
I just like hurting things.
That's Adam.
We need your help, so
So,
we're gonna gloss over that.
You're
I don't
so
know, like-
strong, we're gonna just laugh that off. Please don't hurt us.
King Rat knows. GKR knows the deal. He knows what Adam's up to.
Yeah, that's
So,
that's why you just play along. If you give him what he wants, like he's not like that bad of a guy. He is just a little sadistic.
Yeah.
But he is a champion. Like, dude, he fought Doomsday to the death.
Yeah, when push comes to shove, he can be a heroic guy.
Exactly. He's just a little sadistic, but it's mostly because he views himself as a god and therefore above all of you.
Yeah.
I mean,
mean,
he is from Egypt.
Yeah, that too. I don't know what we're saying about
Shoot
Egyptians.
lightning out of
but
my
yeah.
hands.
Ancient Egypt specifically, since
Hey,
most of the mindset
I'm down.
was-
I'm down with whatever it is. We'll rip on ancient Egyptians, modern Egyptians. You just tell me what's wrong with the Jippos, and we'll deal with it.
And we're
I'm
demonetized.
not
Fucking
really
gyptoids.
racist, though.
No, I know, Hazard. Oh my God, I'm making a very poor taste joke.
I'm sorry, I don't do
fucking-
sarcasm.
Yeah, I can tell. It's okay. I'm just
Oh, that-
being like completely facetious here.
Gypto, don't worry about it.
And we're definitely
Goodness.
demonetized.
Yeah, the word gyptoid means nothing, but if you say it in the YouTube video, you get demonetized no matter what.
Yeah.
Real quick before we wrap up, that just totally reminds me of Daniel Tosh when he was doing the panel of people and saying words that aren't actually words, but seeing if they were offended by them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, I just made that word up. He's like, yeah, don't say it. Anyway, as you guys exit the chamber with your new ally, the wizard can't help you. He's too old. But
That is understandable.
he sent Black Adam, which I mean, that just sounds racist by itself. Like, couldn't he have just been Adam?
Adam.
Or the other guy could have been like Skinny Adam or something, But instead, they got to go right away to color. Anyway, Black Adam, he is coming with you guys now. So you have a powerful new ally, regardless of whether or not you actually got the wizard's help. But as you exit the wizard's chamber, there is suddenly, drink, a portal that opens up in front of you, and out steps a small blonde woman dressed in a militaristic uniform, but like a dress uniform. And as she steps out, you recognize her instantly. And that is where we draw to a close for this session of Doomsday Aftermath. I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good gaming.
Gaming.